Hi everyone, this is the video for a continuation of the previous video. Here I am going to explain the next conjunction, that is disjunction. This is another connective, which means at least one statement is true. See the example here, you can pause if you study hard or if you are lucky. So if you study hard or if you are lucky. So from the statement, any one of the statements should be true. So then only the whole statement will be true. So this is the meaning of next connective or. See the truth table here. If any one of the statement is true, the whole statement, the connective statement will be true. If both the statement is false means the connective statement will be false. Or is false only when both are false. Okay. See the example here. The first statement is it is Sunday and the second one is it is a holiday. The statement connecting with or it is Sunday or it is a holiday. So if today is Sunday, that is P true, the whole thing is true. If today is a holiday but not Sunday, it will be a true statement. If today is Sunday and also a holiday, still both true. So only if it is not Sunday and not holiday, the statement will be false. So when both the statement is false, then only the connective statement will be false. So you can easily remember the concept, or at least one true, whole thing will be true. So for the connective or, at least one true, the whole thing will be true. The next connective is implication. So we can write as P implies Q. This arrow is the symbol for implication. So we can read if P then Q. So we have to read the connective as if P then Q. So P is the condition and Q is the result. Okay. So the first statement is the condition and the second statement is the result. And see, the truth table for this connective is if both true, the connective statement will be true. If the first statement is true, another statement is false, then the connective statement will be false. If the first statement is false and the second statement is true, the connective statement is true. If both the statement is false, the connective statement is true. So from this, the only thing is false when the first statement is true and the second statement is false, means the connective statement will be false. In other concepts, or the connective statement will be true. So the only thing is when the connective statement is false is if is true statement, then false statement existing, then the connective statement will be false. Implication is false only when P is true and Q is false. This means if the condition is true but the result is false. The condition is true but the result is false, then the statement is false. Example, the statement 1 is if it rains, then the ground will be wet. So this is the statement, if it rains, then the ground will wet. So rain, if it is raining, it is a true statement. The ground is wet, it is a true statement. So both true means it is true. So then if raining and wet is false, okay, there is no wet, it is false statement. Raining but the ground is not wet means, so it the false statement. Rain, if it is rain means the ground should be wet. If the ground is not wet means the statement is false statement. So true then false means it is false. If it is rain and if it is not rain but the ground is wet, in case in any of the places the ground may be wet without raining, so that the first statement is false and the second statement is true, means the statement will be true. Rainy season is not there, that means rain does not come, it is false. There is no wet, it is also false. Therefore both will not exist. There is no rain and there is no wet, so both as false statement will be a truth statement. So the shortcut to remember, so the only case the condition is true and the result is false means false. Other cases it will be true. Thank you for watching the video.